What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Riding Along with Dan. Just want to let everybody know I will be off next week. I will not be at work. I'm on vacation. I'll be off for 8 days. So there'll be no YouTube channel for 8 days. I'm taking a break with that. I might post some, music videos and stuff like that. But while I'm on vacation, I'm just going to sit back, relax, take it easy. And of course, when I come back, I'll be right back at it. Yeah, we're going away. This is our vacation. My wife and I are celebrating 25 years married, which is pretty cool, which is a very cool milestone. And we're going to go away and celebrate. So I'm looking forward to that, me and the whole family. So I don't know who's going to be doing my route when I'm gone. They said that they're going to bring my truck into the shop while I was on vacation because they need to take out the regen filter. Now, the regen filter has to be done every 5,000 hours, every 5,000 hours. So that means that while I'm on vacation, they got to take it out, right? Which is a process to take that filter out. It's in a canister behind the cab. So once they finally get to take it out, it's got to be sent out to a place. I don't know what place does it, but they have to dip that filter into a solution. I hope you guys like my new background. It's pretty cool, right? They have to dip that filter into a solution to get it clean. It's a pretty much an acid solution that gets rid of all that toxic ash and dust and soot that comes off the exhaust while I'm driving. So the whole reason for doing that is if you don't do it, it would eventually clog up. The truck will not breathe, it will not regen properly, and therefore you're going to have a lot of other issues. So every 5,000 hours, they like to send it out, have it done, have it cleaned, and put back in. So I guess it's something new that we're doing for every 5,000 hours. I guess it was recommended by Peterbilt to take it out, have it cleaned, and put it back in. But, as long as the truck keeps running, as long as we keep up on the maintenance, that's all that matters because it's a 2023. My old Mac, yeah, it was older. Welcome, everybody, to the channel. My old Mac was older. It was a 2014, and yeah, it had a regen system, but the Mac style. The Mac style regen compared to a Peterbilt regen are two different animals, completely different. Well, I had so many problems with the Mac regen, and it was, it came with Mealy when IWS bought out the company. So it started having a lot of issues. I would get in the morning, the truck would have no power. The filter was clogged. Then we would take the filter out, we'd send it out, have it dipped, have it cleaned, put it back in. There was another issue. There's a lot that goes on with a regen system in a truck that people don't understand. First of all, it's like a burner in that canister, okay? Before that smoke comes out the stack, it's burned at 1,200 degrees in a canister behind the cab. Now, I got to tell you something. That gets so hot behind that cab that you can't even put your hand on the back window. You would actually burn your hand. That's how actually hot it gets. So the other thing is, with the Mac, when they sent it out, it would come back clean, put it back in. Then there was another issue. The other issue was there are also igniters that ignite the fire, the flame, the burner, whatever you want to call it, that ignites the fire. Build up, it doesn't breathe properly, and eventually it will just gum up and clog everything up and nothing. So that's why I get out clean. And with the that was Mac, the igniters were not igniting to ignite the flame to burn the bad fumes. So all it was doing was just sending the bad fumes into the filter and clogging it up, and nothing was burning, nothing was getting rid of, nothing was going out the stack, and that was the issue. So there's, pre-regen, we never had issues like this with trucks. We never did. Everything ran fine. It was mechanical engine, the diesel engine like we have now, but none of this regen urea bullshit that does nothing but come up a truck and make more problems than what it's worth. And, I don't know how small businesses survive, trucking businesses, with this regen, because it's a freaking nightmare. Every time it comes up, you got to go back to the dealer. That's a couple of $1,000 just to take care of that, have it dipped, have it put back in. It's a freaking pain in the ass. When I drove my old tractor trailers, there was no regen. I never had any issues. Hey, what's going on? Truck and train, what's up, bro? Yeah, I'm talking about the regen. Explain to me what's going on. And there's a lot going on with this regen bullshit. There's igniters, there's burners. If it doesn't get the proper fuel to ignite it, it won't ignite. So in a way, it's very sensitive and a very pain in the ass. So I'm glad with the Peterbilt, thank God it's a different system, a different setup. Yeah, it is dumb. Actually, it's the most stupidest thing you ever put on a fucking truck. And it's just another way for the government to make more money. That's all it was. Just another way to make money. And with my old trucks, they never had an issue. They ran great. Of course, you had to do an oil change, change the filters. But that's like common shit that you would normally do to your car. But ever since they started with this regen, this urea, and did you know if you let that tank go below quarter to almost empty, the truck will start losing power? Yeah, it will. Known fact. And it's just stupid. I hated it from day one. The first truck I ever drove with a regen had nothing but issues back and forth to the dealer. And it was a brand new truck. It was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. But you know what? That's what the government wants. Save the planet one truck at a time. And for me, it doesn't work. It's just aggravation for the boss of the company. More money spent unnecessarily on some dumb shit that you don't even need. You know? Yeah, I'm backing into the driveway. I'm home. I only got a 4-mile commute to the house, so I'm really not that far from work, which I love. There's no going on the highway. There's no hour ride home. So I like it. I like it. I know it sure can be a pain. Yes, it is a pain. Truck and train. How you doing, man? How's everything with you? I haven't heard from you in a while, man. I've been trying to go live a lot more. Do you like my new background? Isn't that pretty cool? I think that's something new that YouTube started doing. You can put a background of whatever picture you want when you go live. I kind of like it. Yeah, imagine putting DEF in a car. Yeah, okay. That car is going to be screwed up in a matter of hours. I hope that never happens. That's the other topic I don't talk about. Electric cars, they suck. And you know what? It's just another nightmare. It really is. DEF in trucks, electric cars. I mean, they should have just left it alone, man. In California right now, they're having big issues with electric cars. They're actually telling you when to charge your car. And let's say you go on a ride from New Jersey all the way to California, right? Now you got to plan your route. Now you got to figure out where these stupid charging stations are. Now you got to pay for these charging stations too. Don't forget that. And now if Tom, Dick, and Harry are using all the charging stations, that means you got to wait for them to get done. Could be a half hour, could be an hour, and then you got to wait a half hour for you to charge. Fuck that. That's just a pain in the ass. It really is. Guys, I got to go inside. I need a cup of coffee. It's been a long day. And I'll be back tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. Anybody's awake would like to, well, be there. I'll be ready. So be good, guys. Be careful. Have a great evening, and thank you for liking and subscribing, riding along with Dan, the best garbage truck channel on YouTube, in my opinion. But anyway, guys, thanks for all the support. I do appreciate it. And I will catch you guys later. I'll be live again tomorrow. All right, be good. Later.